Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever you're watching this here video. My name is Joshua, and today, instead of being Words of Wisdom Advisor, due to the diligence of the title, I'm just gonna be a dude on a camera talking to you. I've experienced a lot of other people's weight in terms of their expectations, their opinions, their dreams, even. And one thing I can tell you from being through a family that is quite dysfunctional, I'll say it that way to keep it light, among those other things that I listed, I can honestly say that it's been difficult to find out who I truly am through other people's eyes. But also because in reality, we're not meant to find ourselves through the eyes of others. We're supposed to find ourselves through our own journey, our own perspectives, our own dreams and realizations and the like. So the title of this one, as you see it, is Be Authentically Yourself. Because at the end of the day, it's just you know? And I can understand that there are people that stress over how others view them and the expectations of friends, family, relationships, the like. But to some extent, that perspective, those intakes from others, that outlook that other people have of you can overtake your own perspective of yourself. And you can start to believe the things that they believe about you. And it can go either way, positive or negative, but mainly we shine it upon the negative light. In a previous video, I had said something about I thought that I was a bad person because I just wanted to love people, to show people affection, to show people that compassion. But it wasn't because of me that I felt that way. It was because of a perspective that was pushed onto me, an expectation that was pushed onto me as well, that I allowed to do that. And granted, when we're growing up, we're very impressionable. There are a lot of things from our childhood that we take with us into adulthood. But becoming your fully authentic self requires you to look within that and, so to speak, remove those perspectives from you, separate them, and realize that that's not you. There's going to be a lot of people that have opinions about the things that you do, the things that you say, the way that you look, the way that you act, the way that you sound. And whether or not those opinions are positive or negative doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, it's an opinion. And knowing who you truly are is more important than any opinion of you could ever be. I also want to take this time to just say thank you to every one of my friends who have tried to push me in the right direction to start making more content and just in general supporting me, as well as all of the comments that I've received from those of you who've watched these videos and it's either helped you or you enjoyed it in some capacity. So thank you for that support. Future Josh here again. I'm going to leave a link in the description for all my other places of content. Make sure to go look at those. That being said, there are a lot of us out here that did not receive that kind of supportive nature when we were growing up, from family, friends, relationships, the like. So more oftentimes than not, a lot of us go into adulthood not really understanding the position that we have to support ourselves. But it's also important to acknowledge that you got this far. And even though there's a lot more work to do, there's always going to be time There's always going to be a time for you to sit back and smell the roses. And that's what being your authentic self brings you. It's that sense of that breath of fresh air, that sense of relief, knowing that there is nobody that can say or do anything to take that away from you. There are going to be things in life that rock and shake you, but don't let those things control you. Don't let them overtake you. Don't let them push away all of the progress that you've made to become your best version of yourself. You just wake up every day and do your best possible impression of yourself. What that looks like is absolutely up to you. This is me. This is about as me that I can be right now. But it's also not the only part of me. This is just me right now as I am and how I need to be, how I feel that I need to be going forward. So be your best you today, tomorrow, the next day, the next week, the next month, the next year, etc. You know the rest. And I hope that you have a blessed day.